Ever wonder why your ice cream doesn't last long in the sun, but Antarctica, our planet's freezer, has managed to keep its chill for millions of years? Well, it's not just because Antarctica has a better freezer door. This icy continent plays a critical role in the global climate system, acting like a giant white mirror reflecting sunlight back into space. But here's the scoop: just like your ice cream, Antarctica's ice is melting too. But what if I told you our Earth's freezer is starting to defrost? Antarctica, once the epitome of chill, is now getting a sweat on, and it's not because it's doing an intense workout. No, my friends, it's heating up due to climate change, and the effects are as stark as a polar bear in a snowstorm. The temperatures in this icy paradise have been on the rise for quite some time now. It's like someone cranked up the thermostat and then busted the dial. This rise in temperature has led to the melting of ice caps, a phenomenon as alarming as finding a polar bear in your freezer. The ice caps are shrinking faster than a pair of jeans in a hot wash, and this has some serious knock-on effects. One of the most obvious consequences is the rise in sea levels. It's like adding extra ice cubes into your drink, except the drink is our ocean, and the ice cubes are chunks of millennia-old ice. And let's just say the water is spilling over the edge of the glass, threatening coastal cities and low-lying islands. This transformation is not just a concern for us humans, but it's also causing a ruckus in the animal kingdom. Penguins, those adorable tuxedo-wearing fellows, and seals, the dogs of the Antarctic, are finding it tough to adapt. The ice is their home, their hunting ground, and their playground. With it melting away, they're like fish out of water, only colder and more confused. The krill, a tiny shrimp-like creature and a vital part of the food chain, is also feeling the heat. With less ice, there's less krill, and with less krill, there's less food for everyone else. It's like when someone eats all the pizza at a party before you get a slice. Disappointing and hunger-inducing. So, as you can see, the situation in Antarctica is getting heated, literally and figuratively. The ice is melting faster than a snow cone in summer, and the consequences? Well, they're about as fun as a sunburn. But why is Antarctica breaking a sweat? Is it just having a hot flash? Or is there more to it? Well, let's break it down. First, we need to understand global warming, which is the long-term increase in Earth's average temperature. This warming is largely due to the greenhouse effect, a natural process where gases in the Earth's atmosphere trap heat from the sun, keeping our planet habitable. However, human activities, like burning fossil fuels for energy and deforestation, have pumped additional greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. This enhanced greenhouse effect traps more heat, causing the Earth's average temperature to rise. This is what we call climate change. Now let's zoom into Antarctica. The rising temperatures are causing the enormous ice sheets to melt faster than they can be replenished by snowfall. This imbalance is causing the continent to literally lose its cool. Turns out, Antarctica's not just having a midlife crisis. We've turned up the heat and it's feeling the burn. So we've cranked up the thermostat and Antarctica's sweating bullets. What can we do to cool things down? Well, it's not like we can install a giant air conditioner in the South Pole, but there are practical, actionable steps we can take to mitigate the effects of climate change. First off, let's talk about renewable energy. Solar, wind, hydro, you name it. These sources of power don't emit the greenhouse gases that make Antarctica perspire. By transitioning to renewables, we can significantly reduce the heat we're pumping into our planet's air conditioning system. Next, let's discuss our carbon footprints. Every choice we make, from the cars we drive to the food we eat, leaves a carbon footprint. By making conscious decisions to reduce our individual footprints, we can collectively turn down the heat. Choose public transportation over private cars, plant-based meals over meat-heavy ones, and second-hand goods over new ones. Small changes can make a big difference. Lastly, we can't fight climate change alone. International cooperation is crucial. The Paris Agreement, for instance, is a global commitment to limit global warming. We need to support and uphold such initiatives to ensure a chillier future for Antarctica. It's time to give Antarctica a break from the heat. After all, no one likes a warm freezer.